morning, Barstow, and welcome to BTVN. I'm your host, Austin Zollers.
And I'm Caroline Rock. We have a lot to cover, so let's roll the intro. Welcome back. Let's get started with some announcements. Last Thursday, Rockhurst University and Barstow Robotics team handed out 6 toy cars to children with disabilities. The children were very excited to receive their early Christmas present as they drove around their brand new car in Price Hall.
She is able to play with her sisters without us always having to be there to help her, and she loves the independence, and we love the independence.
The project Go Baby Go brought smiles to both parents of the children and the Barstow students, and Barstow is excited to partner with Go Baby Go from here on out.
Also, we had a pep assembly yesterday in the varsity gym, and the varsity winter sports were introduced, followed by the performances from the cheerleading team and the dance team. Middle schoolers and lower schoolers participated in the Hungry Hungry Hippo Challenge, where everyone was a winner. The event ended with the annual senior versus faculty basketball game, and for the first time in history, the seniors actually won. Caroline, did you enjoy playing in that game?
You know, Austin, I really did. It was really great to be a part of something so memorable.
Wow. Well, the fact that you're going to be a second semester senior is a real shocker. What do you feel about that?
It's really terrifying, but it's okay. It's all going to be okay. To all of the seniors out there, Mr. Hill has an announcement to make sure you are constantly in contact with the college counseling office and letting them know of all acceptances, rejections, and deferrals.
That's terrifying. When do you get notified?
December 15th. But do you know what's even more terrifying than that?
Parent-teacher conferences.
No.
Oh.
Obviously, it's the finals we have coming up. We talked to Miss LaPizza to hear what will be happening during next week.
Good luck to everybody on finals. Just one little note, if you'd like to leave campus in between your finals, go out to lunch, go home and study, take a nap, you need to fill in make sure your parents give me this permission slip by Friday, or they can email me. It's really good too, so we know how many people are staying for lunch. So Chef Sean knows how much food to make, so it helps him too. So don't forget, permission slip by Friday. Some are located outside my office, and I emailed everybody one as well. Good luck on finals.
Wow, sounds like next week will be stressful for all high schoolers. Luckily, we have some very talented students at Barstow. In fact, Miss Libby Rohr made a piece featuring one of our shining knights. Roll it.
My name is Alexa, and I'm a senior. Well, I've been playing violin since I was 4 years old. My parents wanted me to do some kind of extracurricular. Apparently, I always gravitated towards music, which makes a little bit of sense. But they chose violin, and I just kind of went from there. I try to practice every day. It's very difficult because, you know, Barstow's a hard school. And I work on a lot of things with my teacher. Right now I'm actually working on my college edition. And we work on technique things like scales and arpeggios and sight reading. And then I'll have some kind of solo piece, which I'm working on. Throughout high school, I've been doing the all-state and all-district orchestras, and we have seating auditions at the beginning of the year. Also, when I was about 12 years old, I traveled to the Czech Republic for an international violin competition. I got the idea for that from my Czech violin teacher, and I got to the second round for that. This past summer, I went to Tanglewood. It's in Lenox, Massachusetts. It's about an hour out of Boston. And it was very selective. Only 20 kids from the nation got in, so that was really cool. Well, I've been involved in music for so long that it's kind of just a part of my life, and I feel like I have to. I don't feel like my life would be complete if I didn't do something with music. I don't know, it's just like a self-expression that music is the only way you can explain it. Like, it's not something you can do in words. And I think that's really special. In any form, it just kind of makes me feel some kind of emotion that other things can't. Like, I don't know, just without the words, it leaves the mind to interpretation, and you can interpret things however you want, and that just kind of, I don't know, it's very interesting to me.
Thanks, Libby. So, Austin, do you remember your 5th grade science fair project?
I do. It was the Connor Williams, and we tested the acidity of sodas on teeth.
What inspired you guys to do that?
Drink a lot of soda.
Anyway, Bailey caught up with Mr. Thompson to see how the projects for this year are going.
5th grade has been working on science fair project for the last 6 weeks. The students have come up with a hypothesis that is testable. They perform their experiment in class. They're writing their procedure, review of literature, results, conclusion. We're in the process of graphing our data right now, and we're going to be putting on all of this on a science board and submitting it down to Science City here in early March. A lot of work goes into this, and the students have learned an awful lot about the scientific method in the process.
For my science fair project, I did the porosity of concrete, and I made 3 different mixes, one with a lot of sand, one with a lot of rock, and then one with an equal amount, to check how much water it would hold after sitting in water for 24 hours.
Thanks, Bailey. It's so nice to go to school with such ambitious and talented students. Finally, to end today's show, we have a promo about hybrid learning classes.
Questions about universal human rights. What are they? Where do they come from? Can we agree about them? And if not, what do we do about that? I'm recording this video on a ThinkPad tablet. Now, ThinkPad used to be produced by the International Business Machines Corporation, aka IBM, an American company. It's since been purchased by Lenovo, Chinese. Who migrates? How many people? From where? To where? You can go to a Starbucks in Moscow, or China, or India, or Japan, or Korea, or Qatar, or Dubai, or France. How should we respond to global climate change? Mug, IKEA, Swedish, made in China, coffee, Trader Joe's, American, beans from Kenya. The single worst military conflict in the history of the world since the Second World War occurred in where? Who thought this crazy system up and why? What does the United Nations actually do and how do they do it? Cap, Failsworth, UK company produced in Scotland. Necktie, Taro Cash, Australian company made in China. It wasn't a good thing, a few 100,000 people died of it every year, especially children. We can always get more children, right? Can we learn to live together peacefully despite our differences? The factory is in China, corporate headquarters in Hong Kong, a part of China. Can we solve the problems we have with the system we have? And if not, what do we do?
Well, it looks like we're all out of time.
Oh man, I don't want to go.
We really don't have a choice. Well, folks, I'm Caroline Rock.
And I'm Austin Zollers. Have a great day, Barstow.